It's our 91st episode, you guys. That's crazy. I did not realize how far we have come together with COVID in between. So it could have been above 100 by now, but it's okay. Life is life. But yeah, I just realized that we are at our 91st episode today. 91. That's a big number for me. I didn't even realize how many hours I've chatted with y'all and how many hours you have been listening to me. But it is what it is. Here we are today. And today we've got so many things to update you guys. This is a very special episode. And as you can see, we are in a different location and you will find out why later. Okay. So let's recap a little bit. We are almost coming to the end of the year, but October, it's already November. Holy crap. Wait, is it October? No, it's still November. Hey, no, wait. It's October. My brain is fried. Can you tell? So October is exactly the month that I decided to rebrand the episode and come back. So I took a break in 2024 and came back in October last year, and it's October 2025 now. And just looking back, I think the pod has grown quite a bit. We are almost at 20K followers on Instagram, which I'm so proud of the team for. We also just hit 10K on TikTok. Holy shit, that is insane. I feel like TikTok is so hard to impress. TikTok is so hard for me. Like I can't figure TikTok out. But yeah, I feel like just wanna thank the team for the hard work. It's not been easy, which is why this episode is not gonna just be me. Today's solo episode is not so solo lah, okay? I've got the team, the Head Over Heels team with me, and our producer will be on this seat very, very soon. Yeah. Should I bring her on now? No, wait, I need to give some live updates first. And we also have everyone. Actually, everyone means 3-person lah. Actually, it's a three-woman team. No, 4-woman team. So it's going to be a 4-way conversation, us and you. But first, I want to say that I have been so lucky. I realized that our healers, you are so fun. I say this because I just came back from my community trip. So I just got back from Chiang Mai for my community trip with Six Sophie. If you heard my episode, I don't even remember which number actually, the Bali solo episode, that was the one that I traveled with Six Sophie with. And fast forward last week, I had the most incredible time with our healers, honestly. And I did not expect that. I went in with so much anxiety because, I mean, come on, traveling with strangers, not one, not two, but like 10 total strangers, it's very daunting. It is very scary. But it turned out to be one of the best decisions I've made. And I'm glad I took that leap of faith. And also glad that our healers are such quality people. Really, like you guys are. I say this with so much love. I'm not saying this to kiss your ass. I have no ass to kiss. You guys are so fun. So the moment I arrived, everyone just started hanging out with each other. I didn't even have to worry if they're gonna they were gonna get along or not. They just got along. So I want to shout out to everyone on this trip, okay? First of all, I think we have Cheyenne, we had Audrey, we had Kendricks, we have Jenix, we have Michelle. I'm trying to remember everybody's name, okay? It's not easy. We had Christina, we had Jiamin from Singapore, Daphne, Debbie, Angel, Fern. I hope I didn't miss anyone out. Oh my gosh, if I did, I'm sorry. I don't think I did. But anyway, guys, so many girls. I say this because I've been to so many PR trips before. And not gonna lie, there are some trips where when there's too many girls, everybody got their own personality again. And sometimes we can be a bit of dramatic people. We can be quite dramatic like girls. And some trips that I've been to, some people just don't get along. So they will alien themselves out, if you know what I mean. And if you've been on company trips, let's be real. With such big groups, sometimes not everyone gets along with everyone, right? That is just the truth. Even in your office, there will be 1 or 2 person you just like, don't really want to hang out with. Again, I've never been in that situation before because I've not been in a company like that. But with the company of these girls, holy crap. Again, I'm going to say holy crap a lot because they were so fun. They were so funny. They were so amazing. They were so talented. Everyone just blew me away. I fell in love with all of them. I was just enjoying myself watching them come together, and it's just got me thinking, wow, I didn't even realize this healer's universe is so fun, is so wholesome, honestly, until I had this trip. And I don't know how to put it in words, really. I need you guys to meet each other. Do you know what I mean? All of you have just been listening to this podcast on your own, in your own safe space, by yourself, in your house, or wherever it is that you listen to podcasts. What I will be doing is bring you guys together. And that will be my mission for the year to come, okay? Which is why my work now goes beyond this podcast. If you see me, if you've been following me, you can see that I've been doing a lot more on groundwork. I don't want to just exist online as a content creator, KOL. I don't know. I cringe when I say that. But, I've accepted my identity. It's okay. I have accepted my identity as a content creator. But your girl wants to be more than that. I just feel like I'm not doing enough. Every single day I wake up, I feel like, what am I doing? I'm not doing enough. So let me be that for a bit so that I can bring you guys more stuff, okay? Which is why we will be introducing. And the reason why I'm here today in this space is because we are launching Healer's House. And it is something that I've been working on for a long time. It's been in my head for a long time, but we finally put it down to pen and paper, and it's coming to life very, very soon. And by the time you hear this episode, it should be launched already, kan guys? Right? Yeah. So before I get into that, let us welcome our producer of Head Over Heels on the pod with me for the very first time. All right, so how does it feel to be in front of the camera? I know you're used to behind the scenes.
Hi, healers. Nice to meet you.
Isn't she cute? See? Honestly, Head Over Heels is an all-girls team. We do have now a man in the team, right?
Yeah.
But like the core team is all women.
Yes.
We are all the ones with the poos, I feel like this is my first time also with you guys.
Yeah, I think I met you during COVID. We met on Instagram.
Yes, because I think you started following me? And did you slide into my DM first? And
no,
you said,
Maggy slid into my DMs. Guys.
Okay, cool. I think she followed me.
I followed you.
Because of the podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Oh
yeah.
my gosh. The podcast brought us together. She followed me, and then sometimes I do stalk who follows me lah, and you're one of them. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's cool. She does so many like artistic stuff. She's got like cool stuff on her page, and she's a filmmaker. You said you're a filmmaker, videographer, and at the time I was kind of looking for someone to work with, and I was stuck in COVID, and I wanted to do more. That's when I slid into a DM and I said, I really like your work, and that's how we started working together.
And then guys, let me tell you, I actually manifested my role right now.
Really? What do you mean? You never told me that.
I was like, one day I'm gonna help Maggy with Head Over Heels. I'm manifesting that. So the moment you announced that you were doing like your last episode, I never told you anything, right?
No, you never did. I was the one who reached out to you.
Yeah. I was like, it's okay. Maggy will come to me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, I feel like we have such a good dynamic in terms of the vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, I didn't know that, Kai. That's crazy. Yeah. So during my break, and I had an epiphany. I was like, wait a second. Kai, how come I never asked her? This was like during April, March.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year.
Last year. Like a couple months after your break, you came and said, Kai, I want to start the podcast again.
Yeah.
I'm done with my break.
Yeah.
I need to get back on it.
Yeah.
And so you started building the team.
And I did.
Yeah. And I remember you told me at the beginning when we were talking about the goals for Head Over Heels in your, like, this era where you're running the show.
Yeah.
You were like, I want to do live events. I want to meet the healers. I want to build community with them.
Yeah.
So in a year, we're
Yeah.
finally doing it.
I
How do you
know.
feel?
I don't know, it hasn't sunk in yet. I'm one of those people where I will only feel it when I'm actually there. Right now, we're just really busy with making things happen. So, yes, we are doing our first ever event, guys. Healer's House. I will one day tell you guys how I came up with the name Healers, but for now, know that if you identify yourself as a healer, this is your space.
What would a healer expect
Oh,
from Healer's House?
I don't know. I feel like I said earlier, I want them to be friends. Like how we connect.
Yeah.
I want them to feel that. And honestly, I saw it with my own eyes with the community trip because all of them are healers. And they even tell me, Maggie, I got to speak one-on-one with them from time to time throughout the trip.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think Jamin was the one who told me, Maggie, it's so surreal to be standing next to you right now because I always listen to your podcast. And I'm like, oh, thank you. You know, I'm so glad you're here. And she said, this is one thing that was stuck with me for a long time. So she told me, this thing that you said on the podcast stuck with me. And I was like, oh, what did I say? Because guys, 91 episodes, I don't remember every single thing, right? And she's like, you said sometimes life will be boring and that's okay. And I'm like, oh, yes, I think I remember which episode that was. I think it was the one that I said I recorded before, like things I learned, like a yearly recap that I did, that life will be boring. And that got me thinking, oh my God, all of you guys really have been tuning into the episode on your own. Can you imagine if you guys can meet in real life and discuss that together?
Yeah, and I remember you were telling me a story where you met a couple of healers
Yeah.
at an event
Yeah.
and they ended up hanging out together
Yes.
at a cafe called what?
HOH Coffee.
That's
It's
so
crazy. Apparently, I found it. It's in Mont Chiara. Shout out HOH Coffee. If you want to sponsor the episode, please reach out to us. It's insane. So I think they celebrated one of the girls' birthday and they tagged me. I think I replied. I forgot.
But before the event,
they never met.
they don't know each other.
I don't think so. And also, even this community trip, I think two of the girls, they actually live in the same neighborhood, but they have never met.
But they both listen to.
They both listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
And
That's so cute.
they're both so fun. And they are now like besties. They were like besties on the trip. And it's so heartwarming, you guys. Like, that's why I feel like online is one thing.
Yeah.
But real life happens when you're offline.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. And we really want to interact with you guys because on the pod, it's very one way.
Yeah.
But we would love, like, we always love seeing your comments.
Yeah.
Your when you guys share and tag us. We really love
we
that.
actually see it. And a lot of
Yeah.
our topics are inspired by your DMs and everything.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you guys know what Healer's House is, but Healer's House is just the big umbrella that we have come up with, and it will have many series of events. But the first one will be, what do we always sit on when we're on the pod? Couch Confessions. So the first one is going to be called Couch Confessions, which is why you guys will actually be here at this location. Shout out Rumi House, Moon Kita. So for this first one, we're calling it Couch Confessions. And hopefully by the time this episode is out, all our teasers are already out, so you will have a good idea. So please make time for it, guys. I don't want to give too much spoilers, but they will be goodies. Oh, we are launching our merch.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, I've always wanted to do merch, but we're starting small, okay? So support us. It would be so nice. And if you cannot make it for this, we will still try to make the merch available. For sale. Can I tell them what we're actually doing though? I don't know if we're gonna spoil the teaser and everything. Okay, you know what? Follow the Head Over Heels pod. Everything will be there.
Follow the page.
Yeah, follow the page.
Yeah.
And,
look at Afika's work.
Yeah, Afika is our social media girlie. So some of you guys
Yes.
already know her. She does some of our hots as well. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, it's happening on the 8th of November. There will be 2 sessions because this house has limited space. I didn't want to cramp everyone in. At first, we wanted to just do one session and cramp everybody in.
Yeah.
But no, there will be 2 sessions because I'm a nice person. So we are doing it for longer, but it will be worth it. 11 a.m. for the first session and 1:30 for the second session. So if you're a morning person, you want to come to this event and then go for your lunch after with your new friends,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
Or if you are a not a morning person like me, I'm forced to be one that day, you can come in the afternoon session and then go have tea with your new friends.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for them.
What's your vision for Healer's House?
I just want people to have this safe space. I feel like this is something I've been preaching about for a long time, even in my Move with Maggie era. A safe space where you can work out. Now it's really a safe space where you can truly be yourself and find people who are like you and go through life together. I feel like we're not here to preach. I don't think the podcast has always been
Giving advice.
Yeah, we tell them what we think, but we
Yeah.
don't tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes I do. But like, I don't want to be preachy about it. I really want us to figure out life together.
Yeah.
So if you have any confessions, you will be able to do that anonymously at the event. We have planned everything for
Yeah.
you. So just show up, okay? And I think that's all. I don't want to give too much teaser or spoiler, but I'm very, very excited for you
8th
guys.
November, we'll see you
Yeah,
here.
so block your date. Tickets will be on sale before that, so keep a lookout for it. By the time this episode is out, it should be just a couple of days away until our tickets go on sale.
Yes.
And we've got amazing goodies that comes with
I'm
the
so
ticket.
excited for
Yeah.
the goodie bag. Like,
Yeah,
I would come
just
for the
goodie
friends, but also just for the goodie
bag.
bag.
Yeah, like I would actually do that. I was just talking to my friends, guys, we're giving so much and you will know what they are later on. Again, follow us on the Head Over Heels pod.
Yes.
But right now, we've got something else to do.
The reason why I'm here, guys, is because we're turning the tables.
Yeah. So the team wanted to ask me questions instead. I don't know if you guys
We
can-
ask, she answers.
Okay, cool. So, but before that, I do want to introduce the team. Like, who do we have on the team, right?
Yeah.
So there's me, and then there's Kai, who's a producer, and then behind the camera right now, because we need someone to man the cam. Is
Yeah, by the way,
Afika.
I also handle the cam
Yeah.
and the audio
Yeah.
and the editing. So it's like,
a lot.
yeah.
It's a
so
lot.
we need extra hands.
Yeah. So Kai, producer, and Afika, our Gen Z girly.
Yeah. Ooh, look at her being mysterious.
Can you say
Behind
hi?
the
Can you say
cam.
hi to the
if-
healers?
Hello, healers.
Oh.
It's me. She's a little shy. She just needs a little warm up for her to be on cam maybe
Yeah.
soon for
Yeah.
the
Next
next
episode.
hots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if y'all realize, we don't actually have a showrunner anymore. We had for a while. So, if you're keen to join the Head Over Heels team and expand our universe, please drop us an email or slide into our DMs. Actually, email better and tell us why you want to be a part of the team, what you can contribute, and your resume. Yeah.
What-
Our email is
Let's get head over heels.
at gmail.com or hellomaggywang@gmail.com, whichever easier to remember. Okay.
Mhm.
Maggie, what does it take to work with you and be a part of the team?
What does it take to be in
They
the
have started-
presence, in the vicinity of
Shut up.
the Maggy Wang?
Shut up. Okay. I am very, very particular with who I choose to be on a team. Usually we'll have trial period lah. If you pass the trial period, then we're in it forever, usually. Because Kai, we've been forever
Yeah.
for quite a long time already.
Yeah.
And for me, I think, obviously, I'm not perfect as well. There are times where I don't do things the best, like maybe forget this or overlook this, but I need someone who can always be my blind spot, because if we're in the team, we're supposed to work together
Mhm.
and cover each other. Like, we're a team, kan?
Yeah.
So I need someone who's really hardworking and willing to learn. I'm always looking for someone who's willing to learn. You don't have to know it all, because we're here to learn. No one is ever perfect, right? There will be some things that you don't know, and that's fine. I will never fault someone for not knowing, but I will have a problem if you know you don't know, but you pretend you know, or you know you don't know, but you don't even try to find out and learn. That's something I cannot.
So someone with a growth mindset.
Yes,
That's
growth
one
mindset.
characteristic.
And good time management, very important for me,
Yeah.
because for me, every minute wasted is a whole year for me. I just feel that way. Like, I cannot
Yeah.
waste time unless I have set up time to rest, and I'll rest. Oh my gosh, can you tell I'm very difficult already?
Actually, no, that's not true. Maggie is very easy to work with. Chuma, she is really agile. And I think that's why we work well together, because I'm that way too.
Yes, I bend easily now.
Yeah.
I don't break when under stress. I will find solution. But time management is something that I cannot have a teammate that delay everybody's work.
Mm.
Like that's my biggest, I won't say red flag, but like my deal breaker.
Mm.
No matter how good you are, but if you cannot have good time management, then unfortunately, then you're gonna not right for the team.
Mm.
Because with our work, we need to be very timely.
Mm.
We cannot delay.
Or
work.
sometimes we make decisions on the spot or on the
Correct.
go, like as the moment happens.
Yeah.
And I think that's why someone who can work on their toes
Yes.
and be on top of it.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
very, very important. And really be honest about your availability. Like just having a transparent conversation with everyone who's able to, and not keep things to yourself and assume people to know,
Mm.
because that is a difficult team player.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what do you look for in, for example, they're good at with their time.
Yeah.
What are the other characteristics that you look for that you would feel like, oh yeah, they would really fit in
Yeah.
well with Head Over Heels?
I feel like I have this skill now that I've slowly becoming a leader. It's so hard to do. Slowly becoming a leader. I feel like I have the eye for X factor.
Ooh,
Yes, like that's why you
do
guys
you
are
hear
on
that,
the team.
Afika?
These two girls,
Are
I
you
feel
saying
like
she has X?
both
Afika's
of you have
factor?
X factor for sure. You have this thing where it's so intangible. Oh my god, Afika, it's so funny.
Showing this
You
to
should
my
see her on
yeah.
cam.
Yeah.
Like if I ever would have to, oh no.
No, say it.
I was gonna say, well, for me, just now it sounded very like daunting and like, whoa, like you need this and that for
Yeah.
someone to be on your team. But I guess like what made us have that X factor is because you make it possible for us to be very human, because you are very human yourself.
Mm.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you
You let us be who we are and like
Really?
use our strengths. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like the Maggie
Eh,
Wang.
janganlah. What?
The Maggie
But
Wang.
yeah, but then like for me, I'm the latest
Addition.
Addition to the
addition.
team.
Yeah.
The baby.
Yeah, the baby.
Yeah.
And at first, I really, to be honest, like I didn't follow you before. And then Kai talked about how amazing you are as a boss. And then she said, oh, you have what it takes to be on social media because you have like this.
It's so funny. I came to Maggie. I'm like, oh my God, Maggie, I have the
Yes.
perfect social media person for us.
She was pitching each other to each other. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was telling Afika, oh my God, Afika, you need to be.
Yeah. The first time I came on, like, and then I had an interview with Maggie, I told Maggie, Maggie, to be honest, I don't know 100% like the tools for social media.
Yeah.
And then
What did I say?
And then you said, that's okay. We can learn together. Like you can just, as long as you want to learn. And I'm like, yes, I want to learn. And the fact that you said that and you literally told me like, hey, like I'm holding you all the space for you to learn and for you to
Experiment.
realize, your potential. And like, I appreciate that. That's such a quality trait for a boss to have.
A leader. Yeah.
Yeah, a leader to
Oh,
have.
I don't remember I said that, but yeah, like I said just now, it's okay if you don't know. For me, that will not be a reason why I won't hire someone.
Mm.
But I'm looking at their heart because that goes a long way. 'Cause-
Brr.
Brr.
Rawr,
Anyway, so
rawr.
yeah, you guys, so to those of you listening, hearing from them, maybe you have a rough idea as to what it takes, and
The
maybe
environment.
yeah,
the
and the
culture.
environment that we're in, and hopefully I cultivate, because I don't like the hierarchy that I experienced before in the past. I feel like in that environment I couldn't really thrive or be my best because I takut nak cakap dengan boss. I'm scared to express to my boss at the time, and I have this great idea. I just have to wait for the right time. But if I'm able to really open up my door and know that you guys can come in anytime, I feel like we can do so much magic, and I think we've already done.
Yeah, and something that I've noticed since I started working with Maggie, even before the podcast, she would always say, "What do you think? What do you think?" And then, yeah, because of that, you feel empowered to really share what you think. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no other. If you want to say collaboration, I think that's how collaboration should work. You would consider what the other person thinks, and being a team player, it's really not about taking credit for the work. It's making sure the output altogether is the best that you could put out there, instead of just thinking about who takes the credit.
Yeah, like, are we proud of this? I feel
Mm.
like I do remember saying that. I always say that. But the one thing I also always say with whoever I work with, say an editor or like a videographer, are you happy with this also? Because it's also their work. It's also your work. Like, I
you
can't
always
just,
do
I know
that.
I'm the client, for example, or like I'm the leader or the boss or whatever, but I feel like it's also your work that you've put in there.
Mm.
Are you also happy with it? And if you're
Yeah.
not, okay, tell me what part you're not happy. Let's try to improve it, because maybe I don't see the things that I don't see sometimes. Yeah, so I feel like that's very important. And honestly, guys, I'm learning to be a leader. I feel like
What are you still self-conscious about or insecure about?
as a leader, like to lead a team, I I think it has helped me with my people pleasing tendency. I no longer am worried about offending you guys, because I just know how I function will not offend people. They will know that even if I'm stern or like straight with you guys, you know it comes from a good place. And 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 I know when to switch between being like a friend and being like a leader. Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
bit of both, I think is important.
And I feel like that's such a really good quality as a leader, because it's like people, like, you, the way you earn your respect is really not through like
Sheer
intimidating.
force.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had in the past worked with leaders. I don't call them leaders.
Like
bosses that
yeah.
boss you around.
Yeah.
Boss that intimidates you.
Yeah.
Why you cannot do this? Do better. Like just make has a way to make you feel less than
Yeah.
instead of more than.
Mm.
So I told myself that I will never want to be that person. If I ever have to lead a team, or if I ever have to be in that position, I will never want that person who was me to feel the way I did.
Yeah.
It all comes from past experiences, and like I said, like so
That's
much of
true.
our childhood shape who we are today, and so much of our young adulthood shape us into the adult that we are today.
Our career experiences.
Yeah. Like when you had a bad boss, maybe you end up being the boss exactly,
yeah.
or the total opposite, I feel.
Yeah. So Afika, how is Maggy like as a boss, or like her mannerisms that you feel like that is such a Maggy thing?
Oh my god.
Okay, I have given both of you full green light to go ham today. Only this episode, okay?
Yeah.
For now.
For me, it's like when Maggy goes like, huh? Oh, oh. She's very blur.
Yeah. How can a blur person be a leader? I don't know, but it worked out. Yeah, I'm very blur. Since high school, actually. Since primary school.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so funny. Sometimes, like when I'm talking to Maggie, like I can know when she is actually like digesting
Listening,
it and listening it, or when she's like, right, I'm gonna have to repeat this.
Yeah. You can literally see in her face that she's actually like clocking out.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Like I
Yeah.
cannot lie. You know if I'm pissed. You know if I'm not listening. You know. You just know.
Oh my god, there was this one time.
What?
Like when I had to present to Maggie and the team about on the social media deck.
Yeah.
And then at that time my deck wasn't finished. And then I prefaced with saying, Maggie, I'm sorry, but these
You
are
didn't
not
complete it. Okay.
yeah, these are not like final yet. And then Maggie went like, of course. And I was like shaking in my boots. I was like, oh my god.
No, it's fine. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I don't deliver things.
And then I thought like, oh my god, she would like have a different perception. But no, like after that, you literally like, oh my god, like okay, this is like it's okay. You have the patience, and that really made me want to like deliver. You get what I mean? Like
Thank God.
Yeah.
If not, it's like, yeah, she don't care. I take longer. Fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what I'm saying is like you actually give the chance for people to
Step up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're not like impatient, even though you say this is like a fast-paced job.
Yeah.
And you have the patience to like, okay, I'm gonna take time and really, see where this is going before it goes.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I was saying, I think we're all creative people in a creative industry.
Yeah.
We're not numbers where
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
just use calculator, done, get it delivered like right now.
Yeah.
That's why for me, I know creative people need time.
Yeah.
Okay, not too much time. I need structure. I need to make sure you guys have a bit of structure. That's where I come in with deadlines and everything. But I understand. I will always understand that creative people, they need some time to get the brain jalan one, So, yeah.
Sometimes when you explain to Maggie, she'll be like, "What?" Or she will be like, I can't vision it. I'm a visual person, guys.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see it right now. You need to
Yeah.
give me some render. You need to show me a 3D or
Yeah.
like a rough sketch, then I can see it. I can't.
Yeah.
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 I'm a very visual girl.
Yeah. Kai, can we also talk about how this woman doesn't stop working?
Yeah, she's a workaholic, guys. Like,
God.
she would literally come from the airport straight into a shoot sometimes,
Literally.
or straight away coming from an event and then coming to the shoot. Or she
Literally.
would be like, "Guys, I need to run after this because I'm doing XYZ." And we're also, of
Literally.
course, the team. Her PA is part of the team as well.
Yes. Angel,
And
shout out.
Angel is like running around right now,
She just arrived with my coffee.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Angel.
Right
Hi,
on
Angel.
cue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
No, I think, right, I went through a phase in my life where I had no job. I was jobless. Oh my God, our poster is so nice. No, we can't reveal it
Later,
yet. We can't
later.
reveal it yet. Yeah. I really went through a time where I was begging for jobs, where I would text people and say, "Hey, do you need a host? I can host for you. And it doesn't matter how much you pay me. I just need a bit of money to buy food,
Yeah.
whatever it is." I went through that. So maybe that's why I'm just on this survival mode still with work at the moment. I feel like I still am. So I takut one day I will have nothing to do. So I make sure I create more and more and more and more, endless things, so I'll never run out of things to do. I feel like it's a coping mechanism. Is it healthy? Maybe not the most healthiest, but does it make me happy? Actually, it does. So until the day I burn out, maybe I'll stop.
So you still enjoy it.
I really enjoy
Yeah.
it because I'm creating things that makes me excited and makes people that work with me excited, hopefully. And all these things never exist in the time when I started working. Like opportunities like this never existed. So right now I want to try to not just create these opportunities for myself, but for my universe, my people in my life. Yeah.
When would you say you'd be content, or enough is like it will just be enough so that you don't have to
Overcompensate.
Yeah.
The day I become a billionaire, okay, maybe we don't need that much money, but I had this conversation with my friend as well. Look, I feel like even if I date like a multi-millionaire where I actually can just not work, I will still work.
Yeah.
We talked about
honestly,
this
yeah,
too.
Yeah. I also cannot see myself like, it would be nice to work not because I need to, but
Yeah.
because I want to.
Yeah, where I can like not work for 2 days and come into the office.
Yeah.
Like that's nice. The concept is nice, but I feel like I have this need to achieve.
Yeah. Do something for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just doing things, I feel like I need to achieve.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, in whatever form. Could be, let's say, doing yoga, achieving a pose that you work for, doing a handstand, like achieving something. I feel like I need to. I haven't achieved my handstands, but I'm saying.
yeah. So before that, I know Kai for a few years now.
Me too.
I also
know her a few years.
Nak claim juga. And I know she started from like basically
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, started from the bottom, now we're here.
It's not even there.
Yeah.
Getting there, we're getting there. We'll get
We're
you
getting
there. We'll get you there.
We'll get each other there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you mentioned that you actually manifested working for Head Over Heels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Like, why did you know you can contribute something to Head Over Heels?
Okay, one thing is that, like, yeah, I know I can contribute something, and I've been working and doing videos with Maggie for a couple of years already. But at that point, but not just that, I really wanted to be part of Head Over Heels because I knew Maggie's vision for it, and I really wanted to be a part of something like that. In Malaysia, there's not a lot of women podcasters. I love listening to podcasts, and so if there is any way that I could be part of something like that and part of like what we're doing now, which is community building and being part of conversations, I really love yapping. So, having a platform that can cultivate conversations about whatever Maggie is sharing on the pod, mental health, relationships. Those are issues that I personally want to have more conversations around. With a lot of different people. So that's why I not just wanted to join Head Over Heels because, oh yeah, I think I can contribute. It was really more like I want to be part of that kind of work. Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes back to what I said. I feel like you said, there's not a lot of podcasts like this in Malaysia. There is mostly in America, but not in our region, kan? So like this is what I wanted to create because I'm like, okay, if I don't have this opportunity, why not I just create it? And speaking of all that, we have a very big dream for the podcast actually. Like I told the team this, and I'm just going to pray in the next year we are more than halfway there.
Yeah.
So we share?
Yeah, I think we can share. I love putting things out there,
Yeah, okay.
You don't know how it will come back. It's just like you'll be surprised.
Honestly, same. Like the fact that you are in the team now and all you guys are in a team, I feel like I've manifested it as well because I always pray. I was like, I want people who are like-minded, who want and have the heart for the work that I want to build to be part of my team. I don't want people who just come and go. But I'm just grateful for you guys. Anyway, our vision and mission is we don't want to just exist in Kuala Lumpur. Okay. We have healers from all around the world. We have healers from Singapore, Australia. Shout out, Aussie
We
friends.
can see all the statistics,
Yes,
the analytics.
Philippines, which I'm so shocked. I'm like, oh my God, so many listeners all around the world. And hopefully we can expand that and really bring Head Over Heels regionally and then globally.
Yes.
That is really the goal, I feel like, because the conversations that's happening right now with a lot of these women-led podcasts, let's say Call Her Daddy or whatever, they're great. Man, I love what Alex Cooper is doing, but it's very America.
Yeah.
Very American and very westernized. And I feel like there is space and gap for the Asian community as well, because the
Yes.
way we grew up is so different. Like sorority,
We're everywhere.
Yeah, we're
there,
everywhere.
There are Asians like
everywhere in
yeah.
this world. Yeah. So that's why I feel like I don't want to just do this small. If I want to do this, I'm going all out. But the truth is, it's not easy putting in the work, and it does take investment and everything. And I realized, like I said, the first event that we are going to do is my very first event that I'm fully funding myself. And I didn't realize how much money it's going to take. But it's fine. I love what I do. Yeah. If this is what it takes to get things happen, I will do it. And hopefully it will come back in tenfolds one day.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Brr.
Can I say that?
Say roar.
Roar.
I mean,
Yeah.
amen.
Shall we get into the spicy
Yes.
stuff?
Okay. Oh my gosh, can we tell the healers the craziest things that happen behind the scenes when we record an episode
Okay.
that we never share? I feel
Yeah.
like that's so fun because you guys hear the episode when it's like fully perfected with the edits.
When
I've
it's
cut
polished.
everything down and like it's a good one to go. But there are days where actually after I record, I say, guys, I don't want to put this out.
Yeah.
I don't know how they feel. How do you feel? Like the solo episode that day, I re-recorded it at home. But we actually had a full in-studio setup to record the episode. But I told them, sorry guys, I don't want to put that out. Sorry.
In hindsight, it was the better decision.
Yeah. But in the moment, I was like, fuck, how do I tell them? They're going to hate me.
Yeah, but the fact that when you were recording it, I was like, Maggie, do you have a nude lipstick? Because it wasn't.
She just came from an event and it was very glam.
Super glam. And I want to talk about therapy.
Yeah.
Tidak boleh lah.
Yeah.
I just feel like even when I was
Satnam.
sitting on the couch, I was like, wow, I feel really, really, really wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, not wrong, just don't feel right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I feel like it goes to show how like actually in how intentional you are with like, you know, curating all the
Yeah.
episodes and actually getting into it. Like you're not just doing it for the sake of doing it. You're actually, you know, setting the vibe and
Yeah, and make sure that it doesn't feel off. Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
very
it.
important.
making sure that it also doesn't feel like very performative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
That's the last thing I want.
Yeah. When we're talking about episode blunders, podcast blunders, every time it's a technical issue, I die because I feel like, oh my God, it's my fault. Like, oh my God, I didn't check this, I didn't do that. My technical skills are so limited. Like, you know, if it's like the audio issues, there was one episode where you guys were commenting, Maggie, the audio is too loud when y'all laugh because Maggie laughs like this.
Like this.
and sometimes the guests too. Yeah, and I'd be like, oh my God, it's actually very hard.
But you see, we learn. I feel like
Yeah.
from the first episode of this season, we had a different mic. Then we learned, okay, we need new mics. Now we realize our cable actually need to be replaced because it's not the best cable, which is why sometimes we
Yeah.
have sound interference. I think all these things can be learned, but what cannot be bought is your heart.
Shit.
Brr.
How you deal with difficulties like this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why when I got you guys, I'm just like very, very grateful. Angel as well, my PA.
Shout out.
I'm really training her to one day run the show for me also.
Right.
I can be quite hard on her. Oh my gosh, one day if I interview her,
Yeah. Actually, guys, I've seen quite a few PAs of Maggie and how she treats like freelancers, like for example, me, is very different not very different, but a little bit different from how she runs the show with her PA. It's
Different in what
different
way?
Maggie.
How? Tell
Yeah.
me.
It's really more like, why don't do this? Da, 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 da.
Have to be
it's-
strict lah.
Yeah, very strict, very strict, very strict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's worth it, right, Angel? She has to say yes. No choice.
Oh my god. One time when we were at an event, me and Angel, I think you are such a big influence in Angel's life because she's like, I'm gonna get koi because actually this is Maggie's favorite, you know?
Aww.
Aww.
No, I just had
And
this
then
talk with Angel, which is my PA. Actually, I told her, I said, Angel, I really want you to step up because I don't want people to bully you.
Aww.
Sebab if you think of a PA as a role, people, I'm talking about like clients, brands, they may not fully respect the role of a PA.
That's true in this
No,
industry.
let's be real. I mean, an
Yeah.
entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Betul?
They're like, she's just a PA.
Yeah, if I'm not in the room, I want to make sure they don't bully her. But I want to make sure that they know if she's my PA, she can get shit done.
Yeah, and she can
Yes.
really represent you.
Brr.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm a bit harder with her because she's
Yeah.
with me 24/7. Okay,
Yeah,
not
she's like
24/7.
an extension of you.
She's my
Yeah.
extension.
Yeah.
She's my left and right hand. She's my brain too, my second brain.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I need her to function the way I do as well.
and to
and
be
it's-
treated the same way.
Yes,
as you.
treated the
Yeah.
same way equally.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
need, because I don't like
Makes-
that
makes
if I'm not in the room, they treat her like shit. Because
Mm.
in the past, I've had PAs where they
They
were
would say,
they were like, oh, Maggie, just now when you left, they were quite mean to me. They don't speak to me
Mm.
at all. And I remember making her feel like shit. My previous PA, which I love her, shout out, you know who you are.
Mm.
She was great, like the only reason why she left was not because she didn't really love the job, but just it wasn't the right fit for her anymore, which is
Yeah.
fine, right? We all grow. But what I was trying to say is I remember her telling me that, oh, that someone totally ignored me, like I was invisible.
Mm.
Dude, to feel invisible when you speak to someone is the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
That's why I'm harder on this one because I know I've learned from all these experiences. I don't want anyone to treat her any differently than they treat me. Surely maybe a bit different because I'm the talent or whatever. But I told her, if you're my PA, people need to know that you're just as good, you're just as capable, and they cannot talk you down.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and she's
Right.
also very young, ma. You know, young girls sometimes
Yeah.
scared. So I say, don't be scared. And you know what? I'm so proud,
Africa's
Angel.
also like that. Africa's like,
Yeah. No, I get it. It's just being young. It's just being young and not inexperienced, just young. And like you when I was young, I was also scared most of the time.
Yeah.
But now a bit more like, what are you talking about? Anyway,
yeah.
you know what? I was so happy during community trip. I think one of the girls said, wow, Angel, I didn't expect you to be only 20. Can I say your age? Only 23 because your email, you sounded so professional and like proper. And I just feel happy. I was so happy. But I was very hard on her with small things, even down to emailing.
Yeah.
Very, very anal, which you guys won't experience because we are different roles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just how I am when I work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it like working with the Gen Zs? You and I were closer in age, so
Shut up. I was gonna say, how is it like working with the Gen Zs? I'm like, are you a Gen Z?
Actually, yeah, we are quite zillennial.
Zillennial.
So we're
Yeah,
not
I
like
can
fully
attest to that,
millennial,
actually.
Yeah.
And you know, the other day I saw this thing on the news. I think it was like a actual like national news, like Australia ke UK ke apa. They're saying, this Gen Z girl posted a TikTok and they call it the Millennial Boot Camp. Because millennials don't know how to function. They are so millennial. How do we make them more Gen Z? But then, you know, they go down to nitty-gritty details like, what kind of font do you use on Instagram? You don't use bubble. You don't use this. You don't use that. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't use all of that. I use what Gen Z uses. So I'm
the
cool.
one.
Yeah.
But I love working with y'all.
Yeah.
Despite the slight age gap, I love the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
I do love.
Y'all are so funny.
You guys are so fun. Y'all
Yeah.
are so capable.
Yeah.
And y'all are so self-aware.
Yeah.
And I wish we millennials, when we were your age,
Yeah.
we were just as self-aware. But let them, they're cool, no?
Yeah. But also a little bit of just like
Entitled?
go for it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Well, this is very different than what the people are saying on social media.
What are
People
they
They haven't
saying?
met the right Gen Zs. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? What are they saying?
Yeah, what are they
They're
saying?
saying like Gen Z, they, you know, can't make them work because
Okay,
they
God
blah,
lah,
blah,
some of
blah,
them are
blah.
like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Some really cannot write emails. So maybe that's why they were really surprised with you, Angel. Like I've gotten like I've read emails like resumes and stuff like that. They just
Okay, to be fair,
guys.
when I was putting out to the universe to find me a PA before Angel came to my life,
Mhm.
there's one email, no title, no hello,
Mm.
just the PDF attached. What am I supposed to do with it, boy?
Right.
Guys, it's an actual problem.
No, I'm serious. This is real, and we may talk about it one day. Like, come on, be better, because if you're not good yourself, you will never attract leader that's good.
Yeah.
They will never even look at you.
Yeah. And emails, like how you write emails, they're not supposed to be like the bare minimum, you know?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look,
exactly.
If y'all see how Angel does email now, damn.
Bird, darling, you're my angel.
Took me how many months to train her? Oh my god! But it's so worth it. Like, that's why I say willing to learn. Going back to what we said.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
If she's not willing to learn, she'll be like, "Fuck lah, Maggie, you're so annoying," and like,
Yeah.
Okay,
so
wait,
annoying.
Maggie, I have a question.
Yes.
You are doing all of this like from the ground up and you are funding all of this. How much does it actually cost you mentally and financially and emotionally
Mm-hmm.
Per
to
episode.
run this show? Yeah,
To
per
run this show?
episode.
Look, guys, healers, my dearest healers. If you would like to donate, okay. Oh, am I supposed to actually give out the real number? Maybe a gauge.
Yeah,
Couple of thousand per episode.
couple of thousands.
Hey, not cheap, ah.
Yeah, in a month.
Wow. It
How many
depends.
figures?
Angel, how much? Okay, let's just put it this way. Maybe I can list out the things I need to pay for.
Mm.
So before I ran my show now, I'm pretty much a showrunner lah now. Kan?
Yeah.
I don't have a showrunner. In my previous seasons, it was with a production house already. So my role at the time was really making sure we've got an episode guide, tell them what I roughly want, and I walk into the studio, done. They will get everything done. But now, in this new era of Head Over Heels, which I hope you guys appreciate and love. If you do, please share and subscribe. I have to pay for videography, editing, studio space, everybody's pay.
Which is very on time, by the way.
Thank you. As on time as I can be. I'm the finance, I'm the HR, I'm the everything. The equipments,
Yeah.
everything. And then per episode is really not cheap, and not every episode has sponsors, as y'all know, because I can make every episode sponsored.
Mm.
Honestly, I can. Let's be real. I'm going to be completely honest. I can, and make sure that funds the podcast. But I know sponsored episode will not be as not say heartfelt. I will still do my best even if it's a sponsored episode, but it will be dictated by what the client wants then. So I have made the executive decision for now, for me to build our community.
Decision.
Yeah. I need to make sure they want to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to think, oh, it's another sponsored episode.
Yeah.
So it is a very hard decision to make. So if you hear ad slots, just don't skip. Just have a listen. We only get the good things.
So my question then is, if it's harder now, why did you leave the easy one?
Because I want to grow. I want to grow and I want to build
Right.
my empire.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like at the time I was doing it was for someone else. Like I loved the team then, but I love this even more. I feel like the sufferings I love.
Whoa.
The pain I can endure.
Whoa.
The tears is so tasty. It's
Ooh.
tastier. Like it's different because when
Mm.
you're putting in so much heart and love into something you truly believe in and you know it's yours and you take full accountability, I'm up for that kind of life now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know why. I don't know how to answer you because I feel like I know in order to break through, I need to break down. If going through the breakdown means learning things from scratch again, we actually started from scratch, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
we
YouTube
did.
channel have to start from zero.
Zero.
It
Yeah.
was so hard to build YouTube channels because these days, nobody really
Some-
subscribe to
As her
anyone.
producer, sometimes I still do feel like I'm not doing enough.
Oh,
I feel like I'm not doing enough sometimes because all of us at the pod, we're not like full time on the pod. We
Yeah.
are, but also not, like we do other things.
yeah,
Even you.
yeah,
So I also sometimes feel like I could really do so much more, and I feel like sometimes I'm too relaxed
yeah.
or too like, because pod is sometimes when you get the hang of it, it becomes sort of like
Comfortable.
or like muscle memory.
Yes.
But then things like technical stuff happens, and then you're like,
Correct.
oh shit, I could have prepared more or be
Yeah.
on my toes. And even like with the post production and releasing the show,
yeah,
like I feel like I need to step up in terms of when it's out there, how do we make the experience better for the audiences?
I feel like we think about the 360. We don't think
Yeah.
about just putting out an episode. We think about what will you receive from this? What will you learn? So if you notice in our episode description, we never used to do. Now we list out the stuff that you will learn and pick up.
Yeah.
What are the takeaways that you can take from this episode? Because we feel like we're not just yapping for nothing. There
Yeah.
will always be something to take away from. And wait, it brings me to this question that I have. It's for the both of you. What is the hardest thing about working on this podcast that our healers may not know? Hardest, the most challenging
Ooh.
thing.
For me, producer's perspective is, how do we come up with the topics that we hope people will really care about,
Yeah.
and who are we gonna get on the pod?
Honestly, finding guests is so
Yeah,
hard.
finding guests. Because, for example, we have so much good guests that come on and we think it's really good, but we don't know how to make the audience also be interested in it.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
That for me is the biggest challenge. It's like, I know when they listen, they will love it, but
how
just-
do we get them to listen?
Yeah.
Because not all of them have followers.
Yeah.
They're not big profile.
Yeah.
But we know that guests with big following will always catch attention.
Yeah.
But we also know, just like you guys, you healers, you are so interesting. And you may not have the following, but you've got such a rich story.
Yeah.
So sometimes we struggle between that.
Yeah.
Bringing a guest who has such a rich story, but may not have the...
And they might be the right person for that topic.
Exactly.
But then because they don't have the reach, or they're not
As influential as people think, but they're actually so influential in their own way.
Yeah. Like Prof Wu, for example. I
Prof.
love
Wu was-
Prof Wu.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Prof. Wu was one of my favorite guests as well.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I feel like personally I struggle with as well, because I
Yeah.
can easily bring all my famous friends on the pod. Easily. But then we'll be talking about similar
What?
things. Like
Yeah.
talk about, what am I bringing you value? Am I really expanding your mind as much as it's expanding mine?
Yeah.
I can easily bring them on, but sometimes we don't want to just clout chase.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part, because
That's
if
the
we
hard
don't
part.
clout chase, then
Yeah, growing the pod from using guests that we know would be really valuable for the audience, but balancing it also to have that
yes,
reach.
that's the hard
I
part,
think,
I
yeah,
feel. So
for
that's
me.
the behind the scenes y'all don't see, I feel. But we're breaking it down as best as we can right now. Yes, Afika?
Yes, for me, it's reaching the right audience and reaching everybody, actually, especially when we started. I mean, when we actively were doing like groundwork, doing HOTs,
Yeah.
we got a ton of backlash, Maggie, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like some spicy questions, people
Mm.
just can't take it.
I got so much hate from that one.
Yeah, but then I guess like it is definitely a redirection.
I don't think it's backlash. It's I feel like the definition of backlash is like
When we do something bad.
when it's they're criticizing you for the work that you're doing. But I think it's more like we really triggered a lot of
We
people.
triggered
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I love triggering people.
Yeah,
Now I love triggering people because it makes me think as well.
Yeah.
Like, why do people think that way? So, okay, for context, I think it was the HOTS episode where we talk about age gap.
Yeah.
and daddy
dating
issues.
dating older or dating younger, does age gap makes a difference? And I said, after a certain age, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
But they took it too literally.
Yeah.
I said
And they
after about
started saying-
25, around there, because when you're studying and the person you're dating is like fully in the workforce already, the trajectory is completely different.
Yeah.
But if you're already also in the workforce and so is your partner, I feel like that's also different.
At a certain age, your maturity balances the age part out. you know?
Correct. And
Yeah.
I say past 25 is when it will start balancing out.
Yeah.
You see people 28 dating 40, or
40, 50-year-olds that are acting like boys.
still, because some people don't change.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got so much hate from that. Like my DMs were flooding that week with people
And
calling me
the
names.
the expired comment. I think that was
Yeah.
the
Oh my God, so
Mm.
triggered. I got triggered because
Mm.
people were saying that, oh, you say that because you're expired, so now you're trying to date younger, maybe, like something like that.
yeah.
They're like, oh, that's
They're
why
saying
you say
that
it
there's
doesn't
an
matter.
age, there's a cap to a
When?
woman's value or what a woman can offer, and they're saying that when you reach a certain age, you're expired.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Yeah, and at that point, I was so worried we'll get into like our red pill theory or something, because we actually like dive deeper when
Into
we
the-
do another
into the
round
topic,
of HOTs,
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
topic, and it's so interesting to get so many like views and insights from like real people and like people in general.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's the groundwork we are doing. Like
Yeah.
really, it's not easy, but I feel like it's so worth it. Like we
Yeah.
know now
Yeah.
how what people actually think.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when we do the pod, it's just us.
Yeah.
We
Brainstorm.
we brainstorm, we talk, we put it out, but we don't know what's the conversation beyond the pod.
outside. Yeah.
So
When we started going out,
yeah,
is when I remember you got so excited because you're like, oh my God, this is how it actually is. What are people talking about on ground is actually
Yeah.
this issue.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's the work that we've been doing, guys. A little bit of
I
insight.
hope we can do more of that. Like
Yeah.
go back into doing more HOTs.
yeah.
Yeah. Again, goes back into community and being more of a two-way conversation with not just us but you guys.
Yeah.
because
Honestly,
we learn.
Honestly, for social media, like that's really my goal.
Mm.
Like, is to really, we have a community, but is to just make that, like make noises with the community, and hopefully we'll
noise.
get to see each other more and more,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in real life.
Healers.
Not just add to the noise.
Yeah.
It's more like make noise with purpose.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just to not just add to the clutter that's already out there, but
Yeah.
really to talk about issues that
matter.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's really the hardest part sometimes, because these days people's attention spans are short and they only like viral stuff. And sometimes the things that matter aren't viral material.
Mm. Sometimes it looks boring or like, oh, that's too deep, or that's
yeah. Oh, I don't
yeah.
want to talk about that now. Like maybe
That's too
another time.
heavy,
Yeah, it's too
yeah.
heavy.
yeah.
All right. Now, before we wrap up the episode, I think it's only right that we do you ask, I answer together with everyone today. So I've got like 3 brains
So
to answer
fun.
and tackle
I've
your question.
never answered any of your questions, guys.
Really? Okay, I have some. Cool. Okay, first question. If a girl is willing to video call me at least 3 times per week, is she interested in me? 3 times per week video call.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't video call someone I don't like.
Yeah, I would not have the time of day to be video calling anyone I'm
times
not
a week?
interested in.
No.
3 times a week.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's too much of my precious time.
Yeah.
So
and-
if I do that, then means I have interest lah.
yeah,
right?
like have interest. Well, how much she is interested, I don't know. And this has been a while, but I didn't manage to answer that. But if she's still video calling you, I hope by the time.
Good for you.
Yeah, hopefully by the time this episode is out, you're together already, okay? If not yet,
Yeah.
hopefully almost there.
3 times is a good
And I hope
amount of
not
time.
just video calling. I hope y'all are going out on dates, getting
Yeah.
to know each other on a face-to-face level, you
Yes.
know?
I think sometimes the conversation online really is so different from in person. I still value in-person interaction so much more.
Yeah.
And if I were to
Body
go on a
language,
date,
you know.
I want the body language. I want to touch you. I
Yeah.
want to look at you in the
Yeah,
eye.
Chemistry.
Yeah, because sometimes with video call, you can be so distracted. Actually, you think you're looking at the screen, but they're looking on Instagram.
Yeah.
You just never
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I do that sometimes, but just saying. Okay, next question. Oh, okay. This is, okay, it says, how to feel and know what to do when you are the worst performing person in a group of friends. They can travel, you cannot. They can afford expensive things, you can't. It feels so sad face.
Worst performing.
Why would
Okay.
you label yourself like that?
Yeah. Okay. I can relate to this to an extent, but I think I can help this person.
Yeah.
Because in my group of friends, I have a group of girlfriends. They're all like,
High performing women.
I don't know what's the definition of low performance. Like, what do you mean? But
Yes.
they're all like, they're able to travel, you know, go out of the country.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, self-sufficient. But also, it looks like they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
And sometimes you feel like, but I don't have money to waste on one trip. You know, I have other priorities.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
You know, so, and on top of that, yeah, I have shit to do. I just can't leave them be. Sorry, I can curse, right? Yeah.
You should know we can curse.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like I have shit to do. I can't just be la-di-da-ding all the time.
Yeah.
So I used to feel like, oh, maybe I'm not doing enough, or why don't I have that kind of money to just la 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 around, or why do I feel like I need to, you know, keep up?
Yeah.
But then I realized, you know what? Now I actually actively say no to stuff.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it's like, what does worst performing mean to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I feel like I am high performing, not because I can't keep up with them, but in my personal life, in my life, I'm very fulfilled in what I'm doing. But if for others, it could be different. Like maybe they would feel like, oh, her life is not fulfilling. She's always just working, or she's always just at home. But for me, that is such a fulfilling life. I have just time to just be la-di-da-di-yang in my house
Yeah.
and take care of my home. Like for me, that's such a privilege.
Yeah, I don't think you should first of all label yourself low performing. Really, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you can't yet afford what your friend can, but do you even want that, or do you want that because they have
Yeah.
it? Truly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes you
Even
gotta
if I
ask
had
yourself.
money,
Yeah.
I would be like, do I actually want to go for brunch every day?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, do I want to go Capri for the weekend, even if I can afford it? But like, just different lifestyle, and everyone, as adults, now that we are all adults, we subscribe to different kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
And if your lifestyle does not look the same as your friends, doesn't mean you're worse than or better than, really.
Yeah, I was watching this podcast and the guy was saying, write down what your rich life means to you. Rich not in a financial sense, but okay, what is your definition of rich? And then write it down and audit your life. Is that where you're headed? Are you actually prioritizing other things that are not actually giving you the rich life that you actually
Yeah.
want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for me, rich life is not buying an Hermes every other month.
Maybe to some, right?
Not at all. Yeah, but
write
to
down
some,
what rich
yeah.
life is to you.
Correct. So
Yeah.
that's your homework today.
Yeah.
What's
What's
what does-
your rich life?
Yeah, what's your
what
rich
does your
life?
rich life
Actually,
look
I
like?
never thought about that. What's my rich life? If I can laugh every single day with the people I love, I feel that's so rich.
Yeah.
Honestly. And if I
Yeah.
get to really travel, not to luxury places, even as simple as Chiang Mai, I feel so rich because the people there
Yeah.
are so wholesome. I feel so happy. I feel like finally I'm grounded. That's rich.
Yeah.
So like, because I've also experienced both end of the spectrum, because sometimes brands do bring me to really nice hotels and villas. I've had experienced those. Not to say I don't like them. I do enjoy them.
Yeah, the occasional luxury.
The occasional luxury is nice, let's be real. But then it's a different kind of fulfillment when you get to, say, wake up to the rice field in the farm and hearing the sounds of the rooster, who may be annoying, but like, it's like, wow, life can be so simple. And just knowing that, you feel so rich with life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you know what I mean?
audit your life. And maybe also one thing is audit your friends.
Yeah.
If they make you feel like you are worst performing, then I don't think those are the kind of friends that
You wanna
you
surround
would want to
yourself
be
with.
having.
Yeah.
If you feel you're worst, you're like if
you're
you
not
don't feel
good enough.
yeah, if you don't feel good enough, then maybe they don't make you feel good enough.
Also,
Yeah.
if you say low performing, I feel like deep down you're competing with them, or are they making you feel like you need to compete with them?
Yeah.
Like,
so
are they the
audit
kind of
that.
people you want
Yeah.
in your life?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
who created this metrics, right?
Yeah,
Low
who?
performing,
Yeah.
high
Yeah, who?
performing.
Key performing indicators.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
KPIs.
yeah. Who
Yeah.
invented that?
My
I guess,
friends,
yeah.
even though they're doing that, like they have their rich life, and you know, all of us have a different definition of rich. Like each of us would never make the other person feel like, oh, she's always like she can't keep up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they make me feel like that, I wouldn't want to be friends with them anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think audit your rich life, what that means to you, and audit the people in your life. I think at some point in your life, you got to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who no longer bring you value or always constantly make you feel like shit, man, they got to get out of there.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. This question is quite important, and I feel like to some extent, all of us will experience it. How do you deal with the idea of possibility? Oh, how do you deal with the idea of possibly never finding a partner, but yet craving that connection and yearning? It gets lonely sometimes. A girl
I'm a
is...
yearner.
We yearn.
I think about that sometimes. Like, what if I don't find my forever
Person.
What if I never end up getting married? Okay, let's not put it out there in the world. But when will I? You know, like sometimes I don't,
Yeah,
when will
yeah.
it be my turn? Like, honestly, I talk about this.
When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love
Oh, what song is that? Ariel?
Ariel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
When you go to weddings, especially, it's wedding season, guys.
You've been going to weddings recently, kan?
Yeah.
Mm.
And like, everybody will definitely ask you, oh, when is your turn? I'm like, I don't have answer. Do I look like I have an answer for you?
Yeah.
Why do you ask this kind of question? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't hate them for it, but makes me think.
Yeah.
What if I never, or will take a long time? Will I be okay? I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
it's such a complicated emotion to feel.
Mm.
Like, you don't want to rush it because you might find the wrong one and then just kind of like overcompensate.
You also don't want to marry just for the sake of getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you became a mom quite young.
Yeah.
So what's your take on this? I feel like you have more experience than me.
I'm
feel.
such a yearner, guys. Africa knows this. I love.
I think we all
She
do.
loves
We're
love.
such-
Yeah, we all love
We're
love.
hopeless romantic. That's why we all our episodes are like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there was a moment in my life where I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just be single forever.
Yeah, same.
There's too much to deal with
Yeah.
you know, as a young mom. I feel like my number one priority is to make sure me and my child is okay no matter what. Whoever will come into our lives, they need to add to that.
Mm.
But there was a moment in my life where I felt like, will I ever find that person?
Yeah.
It's so hard.
You know, Kim Kardashian was recently on Call Her Daddy,
Mm.
and she's single. I mean, she's Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I don't know what it's like to be her, but
Yeah.
she's single, she said. But then when she was asked questions like, you know, what if the person that you're dating, you know, does this?
Yeah.
And she would very confidently say, my person will never.
Yeah. That's actually what I started doing as well. I
Yeah.
started
Mm.
asking myself, would your future husband do this?
My husband,
Yeah, yeah.
my person will never.
Yeah.
Like, having that confidence
Mm.
also, I feel like, is putting the message out to the universe
Yeah.
Yeah.
to lead the right person into your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. I like lists.
Yeah, and Kai always tells me, write down like what does your future partner looks like. And I really never thought of like
Not
that.
physically,
you know?
well, you
Yeah.
can, but also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the characteristics
Yeah.
of
The
the
values.
yeah.
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 What is this future partner? And I guess when she talks a lot about like how she yearns, but I think it's like really yearning with purpose. Because at a point you know what you want in a person.
Yeah.
Even like dating, like looking for a date, like she knows what she wants in a date.
And that
Yeah.
that makes a difference because
Yeah.
you already have a natural elimination. You don't waste time.
Mm,
Yeah.
Especially when you go on
Yes,
dates,
yes,
right?
yes.
This person, the first date you already don't vibe, then just don't need to have a second date. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
okay to have a certain standard of what you're
Yeah.
looking for in a person.
Yeah.
It's going to be a person you're going to spend with your entire life. And I think I was telling this to Afika, I read it somewhere, most probably your partner will be the biggest investment of your life.
Yeah.
Because if you choose the wrong one, it will cost you not just financially, mentally,
yeah.
physically, you will
my
really
God,
see your glow
yeah.
down.
Yeah. Not into the mic, yeah, guys.
I can relate.
Everything, it will cost you a lot. It will drain you.
Actually,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until it happened.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like people started telling me I glow up.
yeah.
I did nothing.
Yeah.
I did nothing.
Guys, I met Maggie before and after.
Actually, what's the difference that you feel?
Girl, a lot.
You know what?
Yeah.
Every time someone tells me, "Oh, Maggie, you glow up so much," the first thing I think about is not the present me. It's like, what the fuck? Am I that ugly last time?
It's not ugly.
It's
per
just
se.
there's a
It's-
cloud. There's
Yeah,
a cloud
yeah.
just
And I met Kai before and after.
yeah.
too.
Oh
I've
my-
seen
yeah.
her too.
yeah.
And after she really like glows.
Yeah,
you know?
she's glowing now.
Yeah.
It's because you finally realize now you have so much time to pour all of that love into yourself.
Instead,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and the only person you're gonna allow to
Mhm.
share that with again the next time around
Mhm.
needs to hit a certain
Standard.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they need to also fill up your cup.
Yeah.
And not just you
Yeah.
pouring
Not
and
just take
pouring and
away from
pouring.
Yeah. Oh my God. I want to share something like
Yes,
real
darling.
quick. Before
She's so soothing, the voice. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
God,
girl.
really?
Okay, keep going, keep going.
before this, I really I just settled, like for
Aw.
whoever. But then I guess something shifted. I realized when I started joining Head Over Heels.
No,
And just
stop.
when I joined, we were talking about the episodes were all about relationships.
Yes.
And subconsciously, and
Yeah.
of course being by Kai's side,
Yeah.
she's always she's very, very like full of wisdom, I would say.
She's very nurturing also.
Yes, and she's
Yeah.
super wise. There's so many instances in like my day to day that I quote her or like I cite her,
Kai said this.
Yeah,
Kai
yeah,
told me this.
yeah,
Yeah, she
yeah.
does that.
And I guess like coming onto the pod, my realization is really, like I can actually choose who I want,
be,
or like I can actually define what love means to me. Like I didn't know that. I just really settled. I just really like, oh my God, I need to be this, then that. Like I need to be perfect for this person. But like I really can define like what perfect means
Yeah.
for me.
Can or cannot?
Can.
Okay.
And that's such a
Can.
realization. Then
Yeah.
after I realized that, I'm like, right, like then that's the real audit.
It's
yeah,
like-
for sure.
It's like a moment of
Clarity.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
what I
like
was saying. It's
this fog lifted.
yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you found it
Yeah.
with us.
Shout out Head Over Heels.
Yeah. Damn, we're doing the work without knowing. Damn.
Yeah.
See, that's why we need to meet our healers.
Mhm.
To be very honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, thank you so much for sending in all your questions. But to answer that, sometimes if being lonely is what it takes to find the right one, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once you find the right
Yeah.
one,
Also,
You'll
there's
forget-
such a huge difference between being alone
and,
and
lonely.
being lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alone doesn't mean lonely. I loved
Being
being
alone. I love being alone. I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell Angel, my PS, I want to be on my own today. Like I
Yeah.
do really enjoy the time. But
you can be full of people around you but still be lonely.
Yeah, that's true.
100%. You can be in a relationship and still feel like the loneliest person in this world.
That's true.
So yeah. So those are some of the questions. I don't think we have too much time,
Yeah.
but thank you so much for submitting them. And we are working on a platform where people can submit their questions at any time
if
of
y'all
the
have
day.
any suggestions, we're looking for a platform where people can submit anonymously.
Yes.
Voice notes would be great.
Yeah, we want
We're
to hear
trying to
your
search.
voice. We're working on
Yeah.
it, guys. So like we're really, really thinking about all these little details. And if you love the pod, I hate to plug this, but like really, I think it means the world when you share it with
Yeah.
the rest, because sometimes people don't know what they don't know. So they haven't found us yet, you know.
Yeah.
Their life can be richer after.
Yeah.
But after this, you will meet these girls, amazing girls, in real life at Healer's House.
Yes.
Again, 8th of November. But if you're listening to this after 8th of November, don't you worry, honey. We've got more coming.
Yeah.
Like I just told Afika yesterday, there's this idea in my head that I want to do, that I'm so excited to expand our Healers universe, our Head of a Heels universe. Stay hot, bitches.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Seriously, go for it. Chase your dreams. Don't ever stop. And don't let anyone tell you that you cannot.
Rawr.
To our
Yeah.
men too. Thank you for supporting
Yeah.
us. We
Yeah.
love it every time our men just like cheer us on or
Yeah.
give comments or say, "Oh, my girlfriend made me watch this," or even
Yes.
just our
Yeah.
single men who are just
Yes.
empowered because of the topics that we discuss too. We love
Yeah.
that for you.
Exactly.
Participate, man.
So as much as
Participate.
I started this as a
A woman's
platform, a
yeah.
woman's platform, but I feel like even as women, we need our allies. Is
Yeah.
that a
Yeah.
right word?
Allies, also like
Our support system,
yeah,
which comes in so many different forms, not just women, sometimes
Yeah.
everyone
Yes.
in the community, which is why this event, actually, it will not be a
Open,
girls
yeah.
only event. We're open to everyone, our gays, our girls, our guys, everyone.
Everyone.
I would love to meet all of you. I don't want it to be too exclusive. I want it to be inclusive. So
Yeah.
we're very excited.
Yeah.
I'm rambling, but 8th of November, we'll see you guys.
Fur.
Yeah. Oh my god, Afika is giving us the sound effects. I love it. Yeah, guys, I'm excited. And if you're actually interested to join the team, like we're serious.
Yes.
Just write in. Like you don't need to wait for us to put out a vacancy post. We don't have time for that sometimes.
We don't bite.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
really nice people, and you'll be able to hopefully grow and learn in an environment that enriches you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope so. And because we're expanding, so we'll need more people and more brains in a team.
Yep.
For now,
And
yes.
what are we currently head over heels for?
I should ask the both of you.
Mm.
What are you currently head over heels for?
Ooh, building my rich life.
Oh,
Slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afika?
I'm currently head over heels for myself,
Love.
actually.
That's so
It's only
important.
this year that,
Yeah,
I started that.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
so
wait to
proud
see
of her
more.
growth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the both of you, and
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for the both of you.
Yeah.
Public declaration that you guys are part of
Word.
Team
Y'all heard
Angel.
it.
Yeah, and I couldn't have done any of this without you guys. So know that. Healers as well. If y'all don't listen, there will be no podcast also. So it's a whole ecosystem that we are trying to continue to build and build and build. Okay. Yeah. Even if it's the most tiring thing in the world, I'll continue to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
And
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
In the words of Afika, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, you guys. Like I always say, don't forget to fall head over heels for yourself first and always. And we'll see you at Healer's House. Bye.
Here's house.
Bye.